Now that James Gunn has set the new DC Cinematic Universe into effect and has seemingly fired all previous actors, it looks like we need a new Superman. Henry Cavill may have been recently brought back as the character in Black Adam, but it looks like he is out once again. Now many stars are in the running to play the Man of Steel, but who are the best ones? Well, stay tuned as we discuss this. First up, we have Jacob Elordi. After rising to fame through his time on Netflix's The Kissing Booth, as well as HBO's Euphoria, Jacob Elordi has made a huge name for himself on social media, as he is up and coming in Hollywood. He even landed a huge role in the next Ben Affleck movie Deep Water, which also stars Ana de Armas. Jacob is also set to play the main role in the upcoming A24 Priscilla movie as Elvis Presley. His acting skills are pretty good for such a young star, but the 25-year-old also has the perfect build to play Superman physically. He stands at an insane 6'5", has dark hair, as well as a chiseled jaw that fits Clark Kent perfectly. All you need to do is give him some glasses and he'll perfectly fit the titular character. This would help him ease into the role very quickly, as he would have to put that much effort into his physique for the role. The actor has also shown that he would put in the work from an acting perspective to make the character great in the DC Cinematic Universe. The actor also fits James Gunn's new identity of Superman, as he wants a younger version of the character during his early days as the Man of Steel. What do you think about Jacob Elordi possibly playing Superman in the future? Please let us know in the comments below. Next is David Corenswet, though he might be a little old for what James Gunn is looking for in terms of a younger Superman, as he's approaching his 30th birthday in January. David Corenswet is slowly building up his resume to possibly playing the Man of Steel. He is most well known for starring in projects such as 2022's Pearl, as well as the 2020 Netflix series Hollywood. He stands at 6'4", meaning he would be perfect for the Man of Steel if he ever donned the suit. Corenswet has the stature to make him look like the Man of Steel with a bit of editing, but he's also way more unknown than many of the other actors on the list. At 29 years old, he has acting practice, and he could bring a certain level of star power to the role. This could also propel him into stardom after Henry Cavill's exit from the role. Though he might be unknown, this could be the perfect thing to get him into stardom, as his actions could make the character phenomenal when Superman finally returns to the screen. It's not unheard of superhero companies to grab unheard of actors in their titular roles, as they have done many times in the past throughout Marvel as well as DC. And now we have Diego Calva. The next actor we're going to talk about in today's video is just starting to make his way towards becoming a star in the US. He's going to be particularly known for his upcoming role in Damien Chazelle's Babylon, as he will star alongside Margot Robbie as well as Tobey Maguire. These two are already staples in the superhero world, as Tobey Maguire previously played Spider-Man and Margot Robbie previously played Harley Quinn. The fact that Calva could wind up becoming the next Superman if DC decides to go for a fresh face will be cool to see, as he already starred alongside two phenomenal actors who already have superhero roles on their track record. While Calva might not be as intimidating physically as some of the other options, his presence on screen is well known, and this could propel him towards a bigger success in the red and blue suit as the Man of Steel. If he gets cast, he just needs to get working out immediately, as he needs to get massive for the role of Clark Kent as well as Superman. This would also mean that Superman wouldn't be played by a white actor, which would be awesome to see. If anything, James Gunn is mostly going for more diversity within his new version of the DC Cinematic Universe, so having a non-white actor playing Superman would be awesome. Next on the list is Eli Gorey. Eli Gorey has slowly been building up his presence in the TV world for the past 16 years, although he had a big break recently thanks to his casting in Regina King's One Night in Miami in 2020. In this fictionalized story about a 1964 real-world meeting between Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, and Jim Brown, Gorey held his own as Cassius Clay before the legendary boxer publicly changed his name that same year. Simply put, anybody who can embody somebody as physically intimidating as Muhammad Ali could bring a similar presence to Superman, and Gorey appears to have the star power for that kind of comic book movie role as well. Another actor who has been fan cast as Superman for many years now is Ross Butler. He became well known for playing key roles in Netflix's 13 Reasons Why, as well as most recently in the CW's Riverdale, meaning that he has become more popular in pop culture circles, especially in young audiences. He'd make for a formidable Superman, as he already has the build for Clark Kent as well as the Man of Steel. However, he also holds an interesting place on today's list, as he is already in the DC Cinematic Universe as he plays a role in Shazam. Next year, when Shazam 2 comes out in cinemas, he will reprise his role as the Shazam diversion of Eugene in Shazam: Fury of the Gods, after playing the character during the final scene of Shazam in 2019. However, with the future of the current DC Cinematic Universe up in the air right now, it seems like Ross Butler would have an easy out into Superman in in the next DC Cinematic Universe. From what we can tell from James Gunn, as well as several other actors, the vast majority of the actors within the DC Cinematic Universe are going to be scrapped in favor of a brand new universe going forward. From what we can tell, it's going to happen. Certain actors are going to be recast into different roles, such as Jason Momoa possibly playing the role of Lobo instead of Aquaman. This means that when the universe resets into its new version, all of these actors could play different characters in the future. This could give Butler the iconic role of Superman, and we could see it happen. Though Ross Butler is 32 years old, he doesn't look it, as he has previously played a teenager in his later years. He has a younger face, so he could play Clark Kent perfectly as well as Superman. His face and his hair suit the character perfectly, so all around he is the perfect package for a version of Superman that we could get in the future. Another on the list is Taron Egerton. Taron Egerton is most well known due to his rise to fame through the Kingsman series that began in 2014. This was followed up by a phenomenal performance that is well beloved, as he played Elton John in Rocketman. Ever since then, Taron Egerton has moved into full-fledged superstardom and has become an insanely popular star around the world. In the past, many fans have previously fan-cast him as other characters from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, such as Wolverine. Because of this, he has often been attached to the superhero movie world, as he also discussed publicly possibly playing Wolverine on several occasions, as well as several other characters in the past. However, these are all tied to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and not the DC Cinematic Universe. However, the 33-year-old has proven that he has the physicality, energy, as well as the charisma to take on any superhero role, especially the role of Superman. These all make him a great potential option to play them if still in the future, which would also make him the second consecutive British actor to play the Man of Steel. He could add his acting flair to the character, and we already know he would look perfect in the glasses, ready to play Clark Kent as a younger version. Just like Ross Butler, Taron doesn't look his age, as he is 33 years old, but looks pretty young. This could fit James Gunn's idea of a younger looking Superman, so we'll have to wait and see until the casting is announced. And last but not least, Austin Butler. Austin Butler has put his stamp on Hollywood thanks to his performance as Elvis Presley in Elvis, which is already in the running on the award circuit in early 2023. Next year, we'll also see Butler play Fade Rautha Harkonnen alongside Zendaya, Jason Momoa, and Oscar Isaac in Dune Part 2, and he already has fans imagining him taking on the responsibility of being the new Superman. At 31 years old, Butler has proved he has all the necessary skills to lead a comic book movie, showing off his impressive physique and charisma in Elvis, while putting his dedication to the role on full display. Should he want to join the DC Universe, James Gunn and Peter Safran would certainly want to take a look at him for a potential leading part. And that's the final actor we're gonna mention in today's video that could replace Henry Cavill as Superman. Currently, we have had no news on official casting, as James Gunn has said that more news on the upcoming DC Cinematic Universe will come in the early part of 2023. Superman is also the first project that he'll be leading, meaning that casting will most likely be announced sooner rather than later. If everything goes to plan, filming could begin next year as well, as he is said to already have a script nearly done. We're at a weird type of the DC Cinematic Universe, as things could either die off completely or start anew and rise like a phoenix. Let us know in the comment section below your thoughts at all of this, as well as everything we spoke about in today's video. And that's all we've got to discuss about the possible best actors who could replace Henry Cavill as Superman. Make sure to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.